David, are you sure you wouldn't be better off in bed?
No. Just make sure my phone's charged. In case I need to phone an ambulance.
You phoned 111 last night and they said that you are going to be fine, OK? You're not going to die.
Well, that other bloke did.
Yeah, but he was ancient.
Yeah. And according to this, the people most at risk of dying from food poisoning are pregnant women, newborn babies, the over 65s, and anyone with a weakened immune system.
I've had cancer, Jacob.
David, I didn't have you down as a hypochondriac.
Do you not need to get to work? You're going to be late and all.
I'm not going in.
Don't be daft.
I'm not leaving you like this.
You can't miss college.
You need someone to look after the shop for you.
All right, yeah, thanks, I appreciate it.
Yeah, well, seeing as I want to be a doctor, consider yourself my first patient.
Right, I'm off. I'll pop back later. Call me if he gets worse, OK?
Will do.
Straight away. Keep checking in on him. I don't want him dying alone.
You don't know for definite that it was the chocolate, Dad?
Both David and Derek felt unwell after eating it. And now one of them is dead.
It could have been anything, so let's not go there.
It's food poisoning. You said it yourself.
Yes, which he could have got from any number of sources. I'm a doctor. I see it all the time.
You all right?
Yeah, just a little raw this morning.
You've got to stop blaming yourself. Any luck?
No. I can't believe we haven't got his next of kin on file.
Where is Archie?
Still at Laurel's. I've asked Lydia to come round and talk to him, hoping she can get through to him. I heard that you had to try and resuscitate someone.
Yeah. And I really wish people had stopped talking about it now.
Right. Whose is this?
It's Derek's, the patient that died.
Oh, looks like it might be worth a bob or two. Should get the family to check it out.
I don't think his family are going to be bothered about his stamp collection at the moment.
Just saying. And how are you feeling, Dad?
Extremely worried.
Come on. You've been in the confectionery business all your life. You know the do's and don'ts when it comes to safety. There's no way this is down to you.
I was wondering where you got to.
Well, now you know.
Do with a hand in a far field if you've got a minute.
Well, I thought you had the day off today.
How would you think that?
I don't know. I must have got it wrong.
Made a brew. Fancy one?
Yeah, great. Why don't you take the day off anyway? I don't need to.
You sure?
I am.
David Metcalf?
No, it's my dad. He's next door.
Could you tell him I'd like to speak to him, please?
He's not very well.
And this is important.
Right. Who shall I say it is?
Jeffrey Richards, Environmental Health.
Right, I'm going to set off. Anything happens, phone me at surgery.
Nothing is going to happen.
You don't know that.
Dad, will you stop worrying?
Priya, I can't.
Sounds like the jungle drums have started.
Unknown number.
It's probably someone just trying to sell you something.
Hello? Yes, I am Rishi Sharma.
So, who's it?
Charity.
That's the price you pay for living in a village.
So how long has your stepmom been bumping off patients at the surgery, thinking of changing my doctor? Ha. It's not even funny.
Who was it?
Environmental health. They want to come around and run a few tests.
So how did they get your number?
David must have given it them.
Yeah, I'm going to have to go around there.
Jay, don't! You're just going to make everything worse.
Who for? He's obviously dobbed him in.
No, he didn't.
Well, somebody did. Yeah, you know, don't you? Well, come on, then. Who was it? We have a right to know.
Me. It was me. I reported him.
You all right?
What's it to you?
Just asking, that's all. You've had it tough.
Didn't know you cared. Sorry.
Don't be. Why are you hobbling?
Oh, stubbed my toe in a couple of holdalls full of old clothes in my room, didn't I? Ripped the nail right off.
So move on.
It's my dad's stuff. Stupidly agreed to store it, God knows why. It's not like he's gonna need it, is it? Not where he's gone anyway.
Why don't you take him to a charity shop?
Most of it's worthless.
Put them out for the bin men. They take anything. Sounds to me like you need to get rid. Anyway, I'll see you later.
I'll see you.
He died in my surgery. Legally, I had no choice. I had to report it.
So why didn't you say anything?
I was upset about Derek dying. And honestly, I didn't know how to broach it. I'm sorry.
Don't be. I understand.
So ultimately, my dad's responsible.
No, Jay. It's not that simple. I've been trying to explain to your father. At this stage, it could be anything. It could have been one of the ingredients he used. It could even be traces of bacteria in the shop, from the deli counter, for example. Environmental health, public health team have to check everything.
Well, all of my other chocolates have been fine. I don't understand it.
Well, then it's probably not down to you, darling.
Yes, but if they find out it is...
Well, did you use the same ingredients?
Yes. No. Why didn't I think of it before?
Think of what?
I used raw eggs in the meringues.
And where did you get the eggs from?
The Dingles.
Well, there you go then. There's your culprit.
How many have you got?
34. Well, there was 35, but I dropped one.
34. Omelets for tea, then.
Again. What are you doing here, anyway?
Uncle's that want me to come and have a word.
What about?
About the birdies, Sammy. Might be worth you just saying goodbye, you know, considering.
Considering what?
The rumours flying around.
What rumours?
About salmonella.
Salmon what now?
Salmonella in the eggs, Sammy! You do remember Edwina Curry?
Why are you on about curry?
Look, what I'm trying to say is the eggs that you're holding right now could be responsible for the food poisoning that's going around. So you basically need to get shot.
Huh?
You need to get rid. Kill him.
What are you on about?
Look, you can't be too careful, all right? There's a guy laid up in the mortuary right now, so you could get prosecuted.
Sam! Phone call and get a move on. I need to get off to Laurel's.
Look, just get it done and quickly, yeah?
What's going on with you and Nick?
Still angry with him.
He didn't know it was Holly's anniversary.
You sticking up for him for? Oh, I forgot. You're his new drinking buddy.
You what?
Nothing, I'm just tired.
Exactly. So why give him the day off when you obviously need him? Look, why don't I cook or something tonight? Just you and me. Look, I'm not promising candles or anything like that, but might buy you a bottle of wine.
Are you training for MasterChef or something?
Eh?
Well, you cooked me lunch last week.
Oh, changed man, aren't they? At least I'm trying to be. Listen, mate, bit of bad news. Your day off has been cancelled.
Fine.
No, it's not fine, actually.
Look, will you show up? Do you want me to cook for you or not? You're going to need a hand with the meat deliveries, aren't you?
I really don't mind. Honest.
So that's sorted then.
Lydia, hi, come in. Any change with the... No, we've tried everything. Let's see what I can do, eh?
Hey, sorry I'm late.
Hiya.
Hi, Archie. Arthur?
You're right.
Not really. Expect a call from Environmental Health.
We've already had one.
Hey?
Sam was on the phone to him before I left.
And?
They're coming round tomorrow.
Apparently my dad used their eggs in his chocolate meringues.
All right. I can't see it being the eggs, though. I mean, we've eaten them every day just to use them up. They've been laying that many, and none of us have been ill. Well, apart from being egg-bound.
Right, shall we get started?
Might as well.
We'll go in the kitchen, leave you to it.
So you used to own a sweet factory, did you? I think I read about that blaze in the paper.
So, when will I get the results?
Oh, pretty quickly, I should imagine. We don't hang about when somebody's died.
No, of course not.
OK, so all I need now is to see your food hygiene certificate, then I'll leave you in peace.
There it is on the wall. All up to date.
That's for the factory.
But I'm still covered, aren't I?
Not for these premises, you're not. Tell me you're joking.
Sorry.
So, I take it you don't have one?
No.
In that case, I have no alternative. I'm going to have to report you to the local authority.
And what happens then?
You'll be prosecuted.
But I honestly thought I didn't need a new one.
Ignorance is no defense, sir. Sorry.
And what happens if the samples do come back positive?
Well, let's hope for your sake they don't.
Oh, please. I need to know. Worst possible outcome.
You could be charged with manslaughter.
Clear out?
Yeah. Been meaning to do it for ages.
Mind if I have a nosy? Might be something worth having.
Not quite sure it's your thing, but yeah, be my guess.
Oh, my God.
What are you doing ferreting about in a bin bag?
I was hoping for a freebie. Not dead men's clothes.
What are you on about?
Let me go, funny that.
I'll kill her. You had no right to do this.
Why? His clothes are no good to us now.
No way we're putting Dad's stuff out with the rubbish. I didn't want to push him too hard because, as you know, putting a child under pressure in a situation like this can make matters worse. But I tried everything. I got nothing back.
Well, maybe we need a professional. No offence, but, you know.
Oh, none taken.
That's really cool.
What?
What is?
My games. He's got loads of games. I only got a few.
Well, we can go to town and buy some more.
We'll go shopping after school.
Kids, eh? Who would have thought it? Right, I'm going to get off.
Yeah.
Thank you, Lydia.
I think it's Arthur you should be thanking.
Arthur? What did you do, mate? How did you get him to talk?
I've just shown him my games.
Well, you are a hero. You've done something truly amazing. And when we go into town, you can have anything you want.
Oh. Why do you even want to keep his stuff after what he's done?
He's still my dad.
Oh, you're just overreacting as per usual.
Yeah, and you're bang out of order as per usual. He didn't even discuss it with me.
Babe, what's going on?
Oh, Tracy, chucking my dad's stuff out.
I haven't got room for it. It was in the way.
Then you should have said.
All right. Look, why don't we take it?
Yeah, fine by me.
Well, we'll just store it in the attic until you decide what you want to do with it.
Right, OK, thanks. You're being ridiculous.
And you're being a thoughtless cow.
I can't bear this.
Well, you better get used to it, because from now on, this is the way it's going to be.
I've said I'm sorry.
And I said it's over.
Why are you being like this?
Because I don't trust you.
Since when?
Since you threatened me. Remember, you've split up with Amy, so you've got nothing to lose, whereas I've got plenty.
It's not a competition. OK, I messed up. I admit it. But I'm cool with the way it is. You know, sex is sex, and yeah, you and your family are something else. I know that. But it still doesn't stop me wanting to rip your clothes off. And don't tell me you don't feel the same.
What happened?
He took some samples and left.
He didn't say anything.
He said if the food poisoning was in any way down to me, I'll be charged with manslaughter.
No, you've got that wrong. You must have.
I don't have a certificate.
Rishi, you said you were covered.
That was for the factory. I made a mistake that looks like it may have dire consequences.
We need to find him a really good lawyer.
We don't have enough money to get a really good lawyer.
Well, we're going to have to find it from somewhere. I can't have you going down for manslaughter. David,
where is
what are you doing?
You have destroyed my business.
David, you shouldn't be here.
You didn't have the proper paperwork, did you?
I'm really sorry.
David, you need to be in bed.
That shop is my livelihood, and they're saying they might have to close me down.
But they have to say that. It's part of the procedure. It doesn't mean it's going to happen.
Once this gets out, nobody's going to want to buy my stuff anyway, are they?
Of course they are. David, you've got to stop thinking like that.
I trusted you.
What have I done?
Darling, you need to remain calm. Remember, this may have nothing to do with you.
Manpreet's right, Dad.
But given the circumstances, maybe we should get you a lawyer, just in case.
So, have you done it?
Done what?
You know what? Off them.
Off to?
The chickens, Sammy! Oh, don't tell me I haven't done it.
No, I have. I just felt sad, all right? You know, thinking about it.
What are you two whispering about?
Nothing.
Oh, you may as well tell her. She's going to find out sooner or later. Tell me what?
I can't.
He slaughtered the hens. What did you do that for? Because, Lydia, he had to, all right?
My dad said they had salmon.
Salmonella.
Yeah.
Food poisoning. I mean, you have heard the rumours flying around. How did you...
What?
Kill him? Oh, no. I hope you cleaned up the blood. Oh! Hang on, what's that?
What? I can't eat anything.
I don't believe this.
I couldn't do it, all right?
Well, you're going to have to, Sammy. All right, because I've got enough going on with Vanessa without this hanging over me. You know, you could get prosecuted. Or worse, banned up in prison. So either you do it or I will.
Right?
Yeah, I'm just tired, that's all. I don't think I can eat this.
Cooking's not that bad, is it?
No, I think I'm coming down with something.
Why don't you run you a bath?
No, I've got paperwork that I need to do. No, I'll do that. You go and have your shower.
I thought you weren't feeling well.
I can clear a few dishes. Go on, you go up. Thank you.
This could ruin us.
Yeah, and it might not, all right? And you pacing up and down isn't going to change anything.
He's right, David. Come on, sit down. Will you sit down, please? You look terrible. So, have they found anything?
I don't know. They just took some samples and left.
Right, so what is all this talk about getting shut down?
Rishi didn't have the right kind of certificate to be selling stuff in the shop.
No, but that's not your fault.
Yes, it is!
Hey, stop beating yourself up.
I should have checked, but I didn't.
You need to stop going over and over it, because it's getting you nowhere. You need all your strength to get better. And we've been through worse than this. Much worse.
Wow. Did our son get so grown up?
He's not that grown up. Still likes Harry Potter. It's such a mess.
Hey, come on. It's gonna take more than this to beat us. Dad.
I don't know why I'm even bothering looking at this. We can't afford a lawyer.
Don't worry. We'll find the money. I promise. Hmm? Now, why don't you go into the living room and fix us both a very large drink, and I'll be in a minute.
Why? What are you going to do?
I'll just tie up a few loose ends, boring stuff you really won't want to know, Rishi. Go on. Do as you're told.
Okay.
We're back in Port Wen tomorrow night, and a new head teacher is ruffling some feathers. With his unique bedside manner, the brand new series of Duck Martin continues at 9. Still to come tonight with a cold and flu special. I know I'll be watching. It's Save Money, Good Health next.